So last week my back was out. It was so horrible.
It was horrible. I felt bad for you.
Yeah. That is until we bought a jacuzzi.
It sounds more elaborate than it is, but we did invest in a blow-up hot tub.
Which is actually pretty awesome. You know, it's...
Has that been helping your back?
Yeah, it helped my back a lot. You know, it's...
I've been enjoying it.
Yeah, and so have our kids. It's been a great investment. You guys should hit us up in the comments below if you want to know more about it. If you've been thinking about buying one of those inflatable hot tubs.
We'll give you our review.
Get in your inflatable hot tub time machine. Welcome, Blended Warriors. Joey and Dell Nolen here. We help blended families with practical solutions for the strains of everyday life so you can find joy and community.
And we started this just for you, because when we started our blended family, we didn't have a lot of resources or support. So we're here. Get ready. All right. Is this you? You've fallen in love, you've coupled up, and you want to have an ours baby together. Or maybe you missed a period and realized an ours baby is on the way. That wasn't planned. Does any of that sound, do you fall in those categories? Stay tuned and we will tell you our story, and it's a good one.
Yeah, episode 36 starts right now. Having an ours baby and the rest of the kids' reaction to it. Episode 36 starts right now.
This might be a woman's statement, but when we're in love, we want to have a baby with the one we love. At least that's the way it was for me. And we had talked about the possibility of having another child, but we wanted to first get through getting our RN licenses and plan accordingly after that.
Well, the state would have it, her IUD failed. So not sure if many of you know what an IUD is, but it's this little copper T thing that sits up into the cervix and it changes the pH or the flora and the fauna. And it's really, really effective until it's not.
Yeah, it didn't work. No.
Yeah, on top of that, we had the fear of, what happens now that we have an unborn baby and a IUD in place? What happens now?
Yeah, to make the long story longer, we actually I gave birth to a healthy baby girl, and at 12 weeks, the doctor successfully took the IUD and removed it. That didn't affect her, so that was the good news.
Great news.
But now that you've heard our harrowing tale, we still had 5 other kids that we had to include in that surprise pregnancy, unplanned pregnancy. 3 of the kids were small and they were naturally excited. The 2 older ones were 16 and 14. They were my boys from my first marriage. Yeah, it was tough. They had a lot going on in their other natural parents' home. A recently married dad, new stepmom, bonus mom, new bonus siblings. I mean, a lot of changes that was going on in that other home. And here we come along and are like, we had actually merged our family and had a house and we were living all, as under one roof. It was just the fact that we had this unplanned pregnancy, and I don't remember them acting really reactive. I think they were more numb based on their ages. And I took it like, oh, it's just, hard for them because of what they're dealing with at the other natural parents' house, their bio dad. But in reality, I was able to ask both of them now, and they had opposite recollection. The younger one had said that he was mad and that he had went on a walk and just felt like it was one more thing he had to adjust to. And the older boy, so of course I apologized about that and just said I never meant to put you through that. The older boy, our son, ended up being excited and nervous. And his reaction or recollection of being excited and nervous was that he was excited about having a new sibling. He loves babies, you know that. He's just always gravitate towards babies when he was younger. But in reality, he was also nervous because of what was going on at the other natural parent's home and his dad's reaction, his bio dad's reaction. So that was an eye-opening thing for me, because later on, looking back, I had to address with them, like, you didn't seem really reactionary. What was your real feeling? So
yeah, like she said, you know, it's really important to just remember that each age group of kid is going to react to things differently. You know, the older they are, the more they're going to take on things that are said to them at their other parent's home. So they're gonna have a harder time with it just based on that. You know, A, it's a shock that it's happening. B, you know, my other parent is making it sound like, you know, oh, the crazy people over there, you know, how dare they? that sort of thing, you know. So and then, you know, when you have smaller kids, you know, once they grow up, you know, just make sure you're having those conversations with them. You know, how does it make you feel now, you know, knowing this? We were very lucky. Though we went through a lot of stress through that period of time, you know, now our kids are tight, you know, and even if we pass on to the next life, you know, I know our kids are still going to be brothers and sisters throughout the rest of their lives, you know, and all the things that comes and the joys and the happiness that comes with that, when, you know, the fact that we had our baby just tightened that bond, you know. When my kids leave, now that some of our kids are older and they're out of the house, you know, and when my kids come back over, it's like, you know, the best thing ever, you know. They get to get back together and spend that quality time with each other. So it's just been an amazing experience. I know it can be stressful at times, but just find the joy in it. It's a beautiful thing.
So are you considering an ours baby? We want to know. Or maybe you've had an experience like us where it was like, and we want to hear your victory story through that. Comment down below, and please do share. Our community just thrives on knowing what is going on in all of our lives.
Yeah, and if you got something from this video, or you know somebody who could get something from this video, please share it with them. We want to get more information out there to our blended family community, just so they can have more help and resources. So thank you for being here with us this week, you guys.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.